Hi everybody! Sorry my video had a lag. Anyways, today I'm doing my second what I eat in a day. And I'm going to do yesterday's because it's only like 2 o'clock today. So what I ate was I woke up, I immediately drank 16 ounces of water with lemon in it. You can get like the little jug of lemon, the little container of lemon juice, but I just prefer to cut my own lemon. So I squeezed some lemon in there. Um, and then I went about my day. I made my coffee, and then I drank my coffee within like 10 minutes. So that's around 7:38ish. Should I do that? Sometimes I'll have like a small bite of something, but a lot of times I don't. I'll just wait till around 10, and then I'll take my Phentermine, and that will help keep me full along with the coffee till noon, because I intermittent fast, as a lot of you guys know, which means that you pick a time frame and you only eat within those times. So mine is noon to 7, and I really want to make it like noon to 6 or 5, but for now it's 7. I'm doing good still. So, and then you stay within your calories as well, and you only eat all your calories in that time frame. So it makes your calories last longer, and it also makes it to where you can, while your body's in a fasted state for all those other hours, it burns the extra sugar stores and fat stores in your body. Okay, so then after that, I took my Phentermine at 10, and around noon, I had a huge bowl of green beans. So I know it's not the best, but I had it out of a can, and then I just put like a teeny bit of butter on the bottom and a bunch of garlic salt. So definitely not the healthiest option, but I mean it's better than chips. So I had that. That was like 250 calories, and I guess it wasn't that huge, but it was a pretty big bowl. And then so 250 plus my coffee is like 300 for the day so far, and now it's already noon, like around 12:31. I'm still full from the green beans. Next, I had a snack, and I get these little bags of like cheddar rice cakes for me and the kids because it's a much healthier alternative to like chips or cookies because it's rice cakes. And one rice cake there's the big ones where one rice cake has 60 calories or something like that. Actually, I think it's 30. But then I get like the bag where it's small. So it's like 12 rice cakes for 140 calories, 12 or 14. So these little rice cakes only have maybe 10. So anyways, I had like a bowl of those. So I had a serving. I didn't actually measure it, but I've been doing this so long that I really don't need to. So I know it was like either a serving or under. So that was another 140. So now I'm at 450, and I always round up, because especially if you're not going to measure everything to a T, just round up, guys, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, I'm gaining weight and I don't understand why. If you round up, you're going to be able to be under your calories. So then later in the day, I didn't eat again until maybe around 4 or 5, and I start dinner for the family at 5. So I start cooking dinner. We were making hamburgers, and I was actually making vegan burgers, and they're like a spicy bean burger. It's the Morningstar brand, so you actually can get it from the freezer section, which is really cool. So I made those, and instead of like my family had a burger on a bun with cheese, and they had theirs like with a small layer of mayonnaise, and you fry it on there. It actually is really good that way, but now that I'm being healthier, I gotta make healthier choices. So mine was just the burger, and then I put a slice of tomato on top of it. So that was around 150 calories too. Actually, no, it wasn't. I don't have the package, but it was less than that. It was like 100, and I didn't even have a side with it. I popped like a few tater tots because that's the side that I had for my family. So it wasn't even a full serving of tots. That's what I do. Is I'll just instead of doing like what I used to, I will just make modifications to all of it. So I don't withhold myself. Like I don't make it to where I can't have this, that, I can't have tater tots, I can't have carbs, I can't have this. I will just eat much less depending on my calories. Even if I don't have a lot of calories for the day, like you never know when you're gonna just want to eat something or binge eat, which I mean you shouldn't, and especially if you're new to fat, I mean you really won't have those urges. But me, like the longer I can hold off on my calories, I'm going to. Because I never know what's going to happen at the very end. So And if y'all don't know, I've actually lost 52 pounds in 3 months on Phen, so I'm doing pretty good. Like from the sound of it, you guys are like, she doesn't measure stuff or diet or this. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the rest of this video, but I've been doing really good because that's my rule of thumb. Just make sure to keep it under 1200 and below. Like, very rarely will I go over. Like, a cheat day for me is if I went to like 1800. Because I wouldn't even consider 1500 a cheat because like regular, like doctors say 2 pounds a week is healthy. So if you're at 1500, you're probably going to lose about 2 pounds a week. If you're doing like 1000, 1200, you're going to lose more than that, which is what people on Phen, I believe, like try to do, because you can only take it for a certain amount of time. So I believe we were at like 550. Oh, and then I had a granola bar like midday when my kids had one. It was that was closer to noon too. So that was 100. So rounding up with like little things that I might not have been counting, like the tomato slices, 556. I'm gonna say 700. So everything's good, everything's going good, and then later on in the day, I ended up having like a ton of blueberries. Like this is what I'm talking about, and especially when you have small kids and you have to just feed them all day, because we had dinner at 5. It was done like 5:30, and like around 7 before bedtime, I was like, let's have some blueberries for a snack. And there was actually a sale on blueberries. So we had a bunch of pints of blueberries. And I ended up helping them eat like a whole container. So I just rounded up again on that, and I would say maybe 300. So now I'm at 1,000 calories. Also, when we went shopping in the morning, I got a sweet tea from McDonald's, but I always get my sweet tea like 1/4 sweet tea and then the rest unsweet. So like this is a really good example that I'm not perfect, and if I do crave stuff, I still have it, but I just set guidelines and I do things a different way to where it's not so bad. So the calories on that are like 150 if it's like around half and half or lower, which is like 1/4. So that puts me at like 15 or 1150. And then for working out, I just went for a walk later in the day with the kiddos because Xavier wanted to ride his bike. So we walked for maybe like a half hour. I didn't have any skating, any nothing like that. On days that I do have skating, I will try to eat things with a little bit more protein. I will try to be more conscious of what I'm eating. Like I said today, I wasn't really yesterday, but I did stay within my calories, so I'm not complaining too much. Um, and for the most part, most of it was healthy choices. I mean, rice cakes and green beans versus um, chocolate pie and chips. So I'm doing all right. And anyways, I woke up today down a half a pound again, which is like what I'm consecutively losing lately. It used to be like a pound a day, and now my body's getting used to it, and I'm getting smaller, so it's about a half pound a day. But if I can just keep at that pace for like 2 more months, I'll be down to my goal weight. So that's exciting. Also, days that I do roller derby, I'm burning like 1,000 calories or more those days because it's like 2 to 3 hours of skating. So, like I said, on those days, I will be more lenient with myself. I'll eat like a lot of times I love having a peanut butter or a banana with peanut butter spread on it and like a few chocolate chips sprinkled on it because that's a snack my kids love. And I mean, once you smell that, there's just really no getting away from it. So I'll have one of those on days that I do derby. Also, if I haven't hit like my calories or like 1500 on derby days, um, I'll usually stop at Taco Bell because that's my kryptonite and have like 2 tacos or 1 taco, depending on how many calories I have, which is so silly. I used to eat like 6 or 8 tacos, like, and I wondered why it was huge. So anyways, and then I'll drink a bunch of water, so that'll keep me full through practice, and it gives me like kind of something before practice. But nothing I do is really super set in stone. Like it just depends how I ate the day before. If I'm drinking enough water, like if I'm retaining sodium, like a lot of times if I don't see myself losing, I'll try to eat stuff with less sodium in it, and I'll try to up my water. And if I had like a really bad day the day before, I'll stay like right around 1,000. If I didn't, I'll let myself stray to like 1,500. So it all just depends on you. I do know that 2 days ago I had a horrible day. Oh my gosh. My husband took us to St. Louis and Dave and Buster's, and I really, really tried. It really did, but Dave and Buster's food is great. So we like ate, and then after we played for hours, you can buy these coupons with your tickets that are for like desserts. And we had a ton of tickets, and we're like, okay, we're getting dessert, and that put me over a lot. So yesterday I tried to be more careful and stay around 1200. That's all, guys. If I really need to start writing stuff down, so I'm not just like, yeah, maybe it was this much or that much, but like I said, I've been doing this for months now, so I'm getting pretty good at guesstimating. If you're just beginning, please don't do that, because that's how people get themselves in trouble, is just by thinking that they eat that much. Um, just get you a little notebook, and every time that you eat something, just write it down in the notebook, or even like an app on your phone, a list app. It's really easy to log the calories, and after a few months, even a few weeks, if you're eating like the same foods, not even the same, just like the same variety of foods, you're gonna start knowing how many calories those are. So if you have any questions, let me know. Also, another trick I use, if it's like around 7 and I'm hungry, oh my goodness, I'm hungry and I'm tired and I'm cranky and I'm out of calories, usually I'll drink green tea, or I'll drink some coffee. More lately coffee. Like, I really feel like I'm kind of slipping on like my super healthiness, but I feel like I've been on this journey for so long. Like, sometimes I'm just getting so tired of being so healthy, and that's a hard thing, because when you get off Phentermine, you have to do what you are doing, or you're gonna gain it back. So, like, I mean, I'm slipping, but I'm not like really slipping to where I'm just eating a whole chocolate cake. I'm just kind of not being as health conscious, but I'm gonna try to do better. So anyways, I hope you have a good day. I hope this helped. I'll probably do another what I eat in a day sometime next week, and I'm gonna write it down and the whole 9 yards. So bye.